Be right back. Yep. Alrighty, yeah. That's what we do. But we gonna come on in now. We had to slow the music down. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. All right. Hey, oh, all right. It, all right. Hey, whoop. You are, you are. Yeah, back in here. Looks like this thing is trying to skip a bunch of frames and stuff. Like always, got to be some kind of hate. Even with this thing, even this thing here, this program here, hating on, hating on the eagle, hating on the eagle, hating on the Eagle for some reason. I said, why you want to hate on the Eagle? I said, what'd he do? What'd he do? We'll just wait until the stream gets back to being a little bit more stable. Then we'll come back in here. Show my grill. I see you, Chef Boyardee. You be making it in here quick, man. What you do? You sign in and then sign out, huh? Are you still there or are you already gone? He just say, salute, and I'm out. And you just say, salute, and then peace. You be out of there, huh? Yeah. That's funny. If that's what you're doing, that's funny. It's kind of crazy, but I don't know. People do some things. When you say still here, yeah, I was talking to you last time. You said that you bounced on me. I'm like, I said, he gone already. I said, I'm still trying to talk to him. I said, he out of here. I forgot even what it was, though. I know I was mentioning something about you. I said, yeah. I said, Chef Boyardee, first one in here. I think it was about my low count that time. I don't know where I had that stream, whereas nobody came. I wasn't getting no. Oh no, you do what you got. If you're at work, it's not your bad, man. If you're at work, you're at work. Yeah, but I was talking about the mods. You know, I had less likes than I had mods in the room the one time. I was like, what? I said, just something else, man. I'm like, they something else with that. Yeah, but everybody was hitting me up, so I'll wait until a few people get up in here. But everybody was hitting me up, man. They hit me up like right away, man. You know, giving me, and I just wanted to give some people some shouts outs and stuff, you know, because everybody was wishing me, you know, or not wishing, because to me wishing is from the devil. But anyway, they was saying out, you know, giving me shouts out, you know, telling me, you know, to be safe, you know, to drive safe and all that. Because I had to head up north. I had to go to San Francisco, and man, it was horrible when I got there, man. It's just like it's really something that you can't really, that you have to show somebody in person. You can't even really describe it, you know. You have to really show people in person the area that I actually had to go to. And the reason I said you have to show somebody is because you can go in there. Let's say, for instance, you go there at, let's say, at noon, that same area at noon. It's bad. The area's bad at noon. But let's say, again, you have to go there at 2:30 in the morning. If it's bad at 12 p.m., what do you think it looks like at 2:30 a.m.? Man, it looked like a war zone. And then I was wondering, I'm looking up there, because they have people that actually go through the area that I had to go through. Well, I didn't have to stay that area, but I had to go there. So they had people in that area that actually go by and sanitize. I didn't say clean. I said sanitize the sidewalks in the streets. And they do the streets at 6 a.m. They have a sign for that. I was nowhere around by that time. I was only in that area for, let's say, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You know, but I had to do what I do. So I had to, you know, pick somebody up over there. So I was like, wow, man, they live in that condition. They look like a war zone at early a.m. and then at 12 it just looks bad. But at no point in the day does it ever look good. At no point. There's no point in the day that area that I was at looks good. No point. There's no points in the day. We don't have enough day hours for that place to look good. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to salute a few people that came through, and which was nice. They came through because it was probably I'm surprised that people were even up. But the LDBC, they be up, man. These boxing people, man, when they subscribe to you, or a lot of them when they get dedicated to you, man, they're right there, man. And anybody who's in here right now, salute to you. Welcome to Eagles Way of Boxing. Eagles Way of Boxing. You get the real, not some deal. And that's how we try to play it in here, is we try to give you the real. We don't try to give you no kind of deals, and we don't try to make up no kind of excuses for nobody. Nobody's on our team. We could like a lot of people, but nobody's on when I mean, personally, somebody might be on somebody's team like, oh, that's my favorite fighter. That's my fighter, la, la, la. But even with me, I had to put myself in check too. Because if a fighter that I endorse and I like so much does something, then guess what? When he gets in here, he's going to be on 1 or 2 pages. I got 2 pages in here, and I got sub pages on top of that. I got you either on the good page where everybody's giving you acclaim and clapping and everything else and thumbs up and fists up and every fist pounds and everything else. Or you can be on one of my other pages on my sub pages where you getting a straight up thumbs down and you getting some work put in on you. And that's only because you was dipped in grease and you was running your mouth. But if you keep it real, then guess what? Eagles Wear Boxing will keep it real with you too. Yeah, but everybody was giving me I just wanted to say hey to my chat because new people, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit too because I had some new people that came through, and which is nice to have new people that come through. I don't know if they unsubscribe or they stay subscribed. They didn't give me a chance, but it's always good to give a person a chance. Some people give you a couple of minutes. They say, "Oh, that's not for me." Just a couple of minutes. I mean, sometimes you have to give a little bit more time because they might have started off with a segment that you just didn't like, or just the way they was talking just at that time, you just didn't like it. So sometimes you gotta stick around though. You gotta stick around just a little bit, and that way you can probably even learn something. But one thing I noticed is that the Streamlabs actually was working more correctly today, and I don't know if that's due to me switching back and forth from my Manykind Hearts page to this page, and because I have to delete the cache and everything else, or is it because of an update? Because it actually had the title that I wanted it to have, because usually I have to do 2 titles. I have to do one over in YouTube, and then I have to come all the way back over here to Streamlabs and do a title too. But it actually had the title that I put up in the YouTube, which that was cool. But back again, I can't even get my thought out right. I keep changing. I'm like, yeah, it's like that's kind of funny. But people had actually, was up. I was mentioning they was up, man, and I was driving and stuff, and people were up, and they caught my little stream. They caught that little stream, and they start, giving me shout outs and stuff. Yeah, make it safe, have a fun day, because yesterday was our holiday. It was Native American holiday. But our holiday is actually a protest. But even though it's protest and it's festival, but we do a lot of educating. We do an educating of the people because they're still not getting that education in the schools. And I guess one of the things that went down is we couldn't wait for them to take this statue down. They just wouldn't take it down, and they was promising to take it down. And so my people just went, wow. I don't know if it's my people or not. Well, there's probably speculation that it is my people went and defaced the statue. So they went over and they defaced the statue and everything. They jacked that, they jacked that statue up. So Christopher Columbus, your statue is your representation has just been screwed up because the people just decided to deface your statue. That's right, Sir Flame. Salute to Sir Flame up here. He said salute to Eagles Wear Boxing and salute to the chat. He said jab that like button. Are you neck? That's right. Don't get neck up in Eagles Wear Boxing because I got some people out there. I got my web watchers, and some of them they ain't all the innocent ones either, because some of them got that venom, and they got that kind of venom and plus they got those rapping skills, and they ain't no gift rapping skills. Hey, they wrap you up in a manner to where the eagle could come down and come get you and take your ass up out of here. You want to see what I'm talking about? I'll show you. Everybody know. Hey, if you don't know me by now, you're gonna know Tell them, Flame. Tell them. But if they don't know, they gonna find out. See, because once they web your ass up, that's what happened right there. Now I know y'all can see me right now, but I took my mug out because this thing be acting up a lot of times. I see you out there, Joseph Brown. He said, "Salute Eagles Web Boxing" in the chat, and I'm glad it was done. He said, y'all can read what he said. Yeah, he was listening on the outside. He dropped down and said, "Man, F Christopher Columbus." He said 100 on it. That's right, Jay Brown. Jay Brown said, "F him. F him, Jay Brown." He said, "F him." He said, "That's right." And then Sir Flamin', he said, "Enjoy watching the videos you posted." All right. Yeah, I wanted y'all to come in because I just wanted to thank everybody for coming through. I got a lot of thanks to give out, early. Because sometimes, I get, how my tongue go, man. Sometimes we go and go and go. And a lot of times I don't get to shout the people out. I mean, I always shout you guys out, but sometimes I don't get to shout out all the new people. Because I had new people that came in. And I appreciate the new people that came in, man. And I appreciate you guys, sending me the shouts out, hoping me a good trip up there. I ran into some controversial things. I can't talk about a lot of things. I can't talk about a lot of the things on here. But if you've seen one of the videos, you see somebody came over to me, kind of foul and stuff like that. A lot of people kept I see somebody shouting out Julie. But okay, we can shout out Julie because Julie did. She was on there, helping me out. She did like a short interview over at the pier. And I see you out there, Miss Boxing. She said, "Salute Eagles Web Boxing. I'm at work, but I'm listening. Y'all have a great day." She said, "Peace to the chat." Yeah. Miss Boxer, she come through. And I had to leave her a message and stuff because I appreciate her. Because I know I was halfway listening to the women because I had to get ready for the next day. So I was listening to them. I went to go check them out. And I heard my name pop up. And then I heard her say that I was an okay person and stuff like that. So I appreciate her, not just being one way with me and staying that way without changing. Because some people change on you, you know what I mean? Somebody ask about you, you be like, "Oh yeah, I don't like them," or something like that. Wait a minute, how you gonna be down with somebody if you don't like them? But she's 100% person. Anytime somebody, stand behind you, and they got your back at all times, then that's a good person to be around because they got your back like that. I see you out there, Gil Cole. Salute to you. Yeah, but everybody, I made it there safe. The event, I was tired. I'm still a little bit tired, but it was like a hell of an event. And, I tried to give you guys little bits and pieces of it, and I put this a tad more on my Many Kind Hearts page. And you might want to check that out just so you can see. I have to look at the footage of the hawks that were flying over us. Because usually when we do our events, we either get eagles or we get hawks that fly above us. And that was like at the ending of the event. I finally seen I seen 3 hawks up there. So if they come in clear, then I'll put that up too. But I don't know how clear they're going to come through. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Boxing. Go ahead and get your work done, girl. Get that money. I might need you to spend some money on me one day. If I go all the way out there to the east, that's another one of my topics too, though, and that'd probably be interested to Gil Coles and stuff because I had a conversation with somebody. Yeah, I got a lot to talk about. So yeah, I see out there, Dark Truth. He said Eagles Wear Peace, and then again, like Tony Boswell, he said Salute Eagles Wear Boxing in the Mods. I'm working and listening. Yeah, we know you are, Tony. Yeah. Yeah, but they're always good, Miss Boxer. She said, that's right. She said, you're good people. Yeah. See, Miss Boxer, she ain't no phony, man. I don't like people who's phony, man. She's not going to switch up on somebody because she's going to find out, what the hell the deal is. What the deal is. If you got a problem with somebody, what the deal is, what they do. Because I don't know them like that. And so she don't know me as being no kind of foul or nothing like that. She don't know me as being foul or nothing else. People don't know me like that. People know me. Even if you see me on the street or you see me, if you went to my page and you seen any of my stuff on Many Kind Hearts, like when we Saturday, because you guys know I've been busy all weekend, right? So I was in one town Saturday, I was in another town on Sunday, and I was on another town on Saturday. So eagles be all over the place, man, just like an eagle, man, flying all over the damn place. But all my interactions, man, even if somebody doesn't want to do something, they say it in a certain way because they all know me. I told you all those people was gonna know me. And y'all don't even know. Y'all just got like a bit of it. You guys get like little bits and pieces because you're getting the outside. You know what I mean? I try to give you a little bit of the inside. Like when I do an interview or something, I try to give you a little bit of the inside. But we have conversations off camera and stuff. You know, we talk as family, you know, what the problem is and stuff like that. And the difference between me and my family and other people in their family, or people that say, oh yeah, we're the same race or the same color and stuff like that, is the difference between that is my people love me so much that they don't even allow me to pay for stuff. Sometimes I'm like, and I'm not the poorest. I see out there Mike Hennigan. He said, salute Eagles. And then he said, salute to the chat. Okay, I'll get back. Yep. And so I'll get back to it, to everybody. So you guys already know that. You guys already know I'm gonna get to you. So don't worry about that. But in my case, you know, I'm poor. I always tell you, I'll say I'm poor. But you guys know I'm not dirt poor like that. What I'm saying is I'm not a millionaire. And at one point I had a lot of what the people are calling money. I had a whole lot of that. But I'm not interested in having a whole lot of money. I'm interested in having a whole lot of, you know, connection with the people, and for the people to be on one script. And a lot of people, they call it on, you know, to be, you know, on code or on point and stuff like that. But I don't even want it to be a code. I want it to be more than a code. I want it to be our way, because we have lost our ways in a lot of different cultures and stuff. You lost your way. Your nation has lost its way. And that's why you're confused and don't know what to do. Right? So my people, they just see me. They say, oh yeah, they want to pay for everything I do. Oh, let me get this for you. They always offering something. Let me go get you what you want. I get you anything you want. That's why they talk to me all the way. They say, what you want, Chief? I go get this for you. I go get that. I'm like, no, you guys always do what you guys always do for me. And then, you know, so when they get something from me, I discount it out, or I just give it to them free, because they see me. All I do is walk around events, is passing out stuff free. Here you go, Mom. I talk to all the moms and stuff. Here you go, Mom. Let me give you this bracelet. Let me give you this lotion. Let me give you this. Let me give you a bag of stuff, you know, a bag of native stuff. Let me give you this medicine. Let me give you this. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Oh, they run over to me. Oh, you have to come pray for me. I know, and I can't talk about everything on this channel, but yeah, because this is my boxing channel. But F it, I'm gonna talk about my stuff that I have to. And Miss Boxing, she was up early. I think she was the first one to actually hit me up. And I was in the middle of the road, because what I was doing, I was explaining what happened. I went on the internet is because there's 5 lanes going in one direction, right? Because they always tearing up roads and stuff. So they shut down all the damn lanes. I have one road. And so some guy, and I'm not going too fast, maybe 55. So some guy cuts into the left lane, and it's closed. And so one of the trucks chased his ass down and pulled him over and told him, "Yeah, get your ass up out of there," because he's about to run into a road ends. All that, you know how they have all those barriers up when it says road ends. They put all those barriers at the end. They go across, you know, so they going across perpendicular to the road. So you're gonna run straight into them and kill yourself. And he's trying to kill himself that early in the morning. I'm just like shaking my head, like, dude, you don't understand what all those orange signs was about? They told you road work. You don't see all these lights and shit. You don't see blue lights and yellow lights and all that. I'm like, God, they ain't trying to kill himself or kill us before I even get to the event. But I thank everybody. I thank Ms. Box, and I thank everybody else who hit me up early. You know, because a lot of people hit me up early on my way, man. I appreciate all you guys out there, man. I appreciate you guys, you know, that sent me the shout outs on my journey to get up there, man. But it was a success, man. We educated the people. If you guys looked at some of the videos, you see that I ran into one idiot that I caught his ass on the live. I called him, you know, video live, you know, when I was talking to this girl named Julie, who ended up loving some of the Eagle wear. Yeah, you know, I hooked her up with some Eagle wear. Yeah, I hooked her up with the Eagle wear, and she was happy. Yeah, she pushed my like button, I pushed her like button. But then somebody was pushing the thumbs down on me and asking me about some trash. I'm like, come on, now ask me about trash, man. I said, look at the way I dress. I gave her the phone. Yeah, I said, girl, I said, put me on. I said, film me up. You know, check me out. Do I look like I know anything about some trash? Yeah, she said, yeah, I better do that. You know, so She filmed me up. But man, y'all just don't know, man, how many people. And I always end up running into a whole lot of girls from the East Coast. Man, I met this ain't no chat for me to talk about this, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. Yeah, I met this Maria. You know who you are, Maria. Maria, she from Venezuela, man. Oh my goodness, Maria. Yeah, yeah. We had a talk. She was with her family. You know, she had a couple other girls with her, but she was with her family. Yeah, and this right before she took the boat. You know, they got on that little ship to go across to the Alcatraz Island, man. She was turning around. She was like, she was calling me by my many kind hearts name. Yeah, she was blowing me the kisses and stuff before she got on there. Yeah, she took all the pictures she wanted to take, and then she got that information that she needed. Yeah, she got that information that she needed. Let me go all the way down to the bottom, and then I'm gonna read y'all stuff out, man, because I got some more thanks to give out. Mike Hennigan down at the bottom. Mike Hennigan said, "Eagles web." He cried his ass off. He said, "Dude asked you about the trash." Yeah. But did you look at he must have looked at the video. I know, because Tony made a comment about that shit. Tony was like, "What the hell?" He said, "Some people don't want you to have basically, he said, some people don't want you to have your glory. You know what I mean? They don't want you to have, they don't want you to celebrate the way that you want to celebrate or that you need to celebrate. So they got to come in with they hate or some kind of old bullshit that they got to come in with. You know what I mean?" I see Macadon one just came up in there. Chill, qua. I see you up in there. Yeah. Macadon. Yeah. Salute to everybody that's coming in, because I had to go back up top, so I can't see where everybody wrote, only because I got two screens that has the chat up, and so I want to catch up. Okay, so yeah, so yeah. Let me skip past Jay Brown. Jay Brown, he on his militant shit right now. He like, fuck him, Christopher Columbus. Especially they didn't change his name too. Enjoyed watching the videos you posted. That's Sir Flame, and then salute Eagles. Okay. Ms. Boxer, peace to the chat. Salute. And she said, "That's right." And then Dark Truth, Eagles Web. And then Tony Boswell, salute, Eagles Web Boxing. And then Mars, yep. And then Jay Brown, much respect to y'all. Eagles Web. And what y'all was doing out there. Yeah. We had those little feather dancers, man. I told them, I gave them a pep talk before they went out there. I gave them a pep talk, man. All of them, man. You see when they was doing their warm up, they cool, man. Little kids and stuff was with them. Yeah, they got the little kid warriors with them, man. They was about to do their little feather dance with all their little feathers. I like that. I like their little the way they fit it up like that, for the summer, because they nice and warm, man. Nice and cool, and they got their feathers. They be flicking their feathers up like, yeah, what? Yeah, I like their little warrior moves, man. They remind me of some. It's similar to some of the moves that I had envisioned and stuff, man. I had envisioned some of the movements that they made, man. People don't understand that when they look at it. And a lot of times when you look at stuff like that, you got to get the understanding out of it when you look at it. You got to get the understanding out of it. You can't just look at, oh, yeah, it's cool. But get the understanding or try to get something out of it. And then Mike Hennigan, okay, salute. And then Dark Truth. And Tony Boswell, Mike Hennigan, salute. That's Jay Brown. And Jen Grill Crows from Jay Brown, said Grill Crows, salute. And then Mike Hennigan, he out there at the Jay Brown, at Tony Boswell, at Dark Truth, at Gil Coles, and at Sir Flame. Yep. And then Mike Hennigan at Ms. Boxing. See, salute. And then Mike Hennigan, did you give her a sip of that tea? See, Mike, stop your shit. There you go again, Mike. There you go again. Mike, you guys know Mike can't, and see him. He got enough people in here already. He got Sir Flame in here. He don't need nobody else in here. But he already starting his trouble, talking about some tea. If so, she would never be the same. Yeah, he crying, laughing. No, Mike Henny, she didn't have to get no tea. Yeah, but she got some words and stuff. I tell you what, she didn't get no tea, but she was asking a whole lot of questions about me. I told you I pushed her like button, man. I pushed Maria's like button too. I wasn't trying to though. Yeah, but that happens a lot when I go to my events and stuff, man. Yeah, they love the Eagles Web, man. Believe me, they love the Eagles Web, man. You're gonna see no hate when you see me out interacting with nobody. You're not gonna. It's not like most people who do interviews and do stuff with people. You're not gonna get that hate, man. When I go out there, every once in a while, somebody's getting hate. I mean, that's not gonna be an interview with them. But usually people coming with me, they already all smiling and happy. And man, even when I was there, man, they took so many damn pictures. I'm like, I had so many people sneak picture taken. They were actually taking pictures and like sneak taking pictures and shit, like holding the camera down like on the low and shit. I'm like, why are you taking pictures down on the low like that? And people be pointing, maybe like telling me like, look, they trying to catch your picture over there. I'm like, I know. I said, they do this all day, every day. I'm saying, I don't know why they do this all the time. And they do that regardless if I got on a lot of regalia or I just don't have on nothing but earrings. They do the same thing. Because a lot of times I'm dressed like I am now. I got a baseball cap on. I got my earrings. That's it. A lot of times I'm just dressed like that, and the same thing. I get people coming over to me asking me all kinds of questions. Okay, and then Gil Koza, Eagles Web, you joined the Discord? No, I didn't join it, man. I mean, you could send me an email, man. Send me an email. Give me the information and stuff. I'll check it out. And then Dark Truth at Eagles Web Box. He said, did you explain the purpose behind the feather dance? If so, I missed it. Forgive my ignorance. No, Dark Truth. There's nobody in here that's ignorant, man. Y'all don't have to. Don't say that. I mean, because we're all gonna be ignorant on some stuff, man. But it's nothing. But it's nothing. No, there's no shame in being ignorant on something. It's a shame of being a fool and being stupid. That's where the shame comes in, not being ignorant, because we're all ignorant. Yeah, we come here ignorant. We come here without not even speaking our language when we're born. We just grunting and growling when we're born, and all the other creatures come here with a voice already. They already know how to speak. We come here not even knowing how to speak, man. So something really bad happened to man if you come here and you can't even speak. Yeah, well, you got all these different languages and stuff. When wolves got one language, lions got one language, and you got all kinds of languages. Why? Because you're different. Anyway, we're not gonna go there today. Oh, we may. Who knows? Yeah, but the feather dance, yeah, that's part of that's part of their culture. The California natives up north from me, they're not down there. They're way up there. Those people, they had to travel. They had to drive probably, and they're driving because they're in California. They had to drive 6 hours. And they've been and they were doing a lot of different other stuff besides just that. Where I caught them at, that's like one of our last events. Believe me, I was there 14 hours, and I didn't even cover the whole day because the celebration still went on after that. But I couldn't bring y'all all of it, man. Eagle was tired, man. I was tired out, man. I had already put in a 14-hour day, man. I was gone, man. Maybe probably more than 14 hours. To be honest, probably more than 14 hours. Maybe closer to 16 hours. Yeah, I had already put in 16 hours, man. I don't know if I could have gave like another 4 hours, man. I would have passed the hell out, man, if I'd have gave another 4 hours, man. And then out there, motivating everybody. Yeah, just motivating them. I gave them the pep talk. I said, y'all go. I said, y'all dance perfect today, man. Y'all dance the best today because I'm out here. I said, don't dance your regular dance. I said, y'all dance great. And they was all, they laughing and stuff. Yeah, but they had their little wares out there too. I got one of their shirts and stuff. I'll show it. Hold on a second. I'll get it. I'll put the camera back on to show you guys. I just don't want this thing messing up on me, shit. So that's why I put the camera out. But yeah, that's it right there. Yep. And that's what their regalia. That's what it looks like. That's what their regalia looks like. That's how they dress and everything. I see you out there at B&B Boxing. Salute to you. Yep. Okay. But yeah, it's just a long event, and like I said, you guys probably heard the news. Yeah, somebody defaced the statue of Christopher Columbus. They defaced him because they just didn't move his ass out of there, out of our area, out of our face soon enough. Okay, so that's bound to happen. Get that shit out of our face. The government always wants to act slow. I'm not bashing the government because I can do that all day long on my own. But I'm saying they slow, and that's the truth. Everybody know they slow. When they owe you money, do you get it right away? Oh, we're gonna get that to you right now. But let you not send your shit. See what happened. But yeah, you too slow. Sometimes they too slow. If you slow, you lose, right? So you didn't want to move it. You didn't want to get that damn statue out of our face. Then hey, we just take the face off of it. And so that's what the people did. They took the face off on it. Okay, we'll get into this though. And also my new girls and guys that came through. I really appreciate you guys. You guys, for your for donating to me. Because I haven't been getting a lot of love. But they showed me some love, and they didn't even come down and drop down and say a hello or nothing like that. They wanted to remain anonymous, even though I know who they are. Probably because I said a few things about them when they was in here. But I appreciate you guys, especially being new and already, this showing a little bit of love like that, through donating, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the PayPal. So I thanked everybody for giving me their love on the way there and throughout the whole event, and for me posting all the little clips and stuff. And so I'm caught up with everybody. And then Sir Flame already crying. See, I'm glad I always get to you guys late. I know you had Mike Hennig. He said, yeah, she got that good tea that makes you pinky stand up. Yeah, look at he's stupid, man. Y'all need to stop, man. I'm not even gonna read the second one, Mike, cause all y'all doing is starting trouble, man. And then Macadam 1, he's saluting everybody. I'll read that Macadam 1, cause at least he come in. He's making sense. He come in. The rest of y'all acting a fool. Macadam said at Sir Flame, at Jay Brown, and at Gilco, and Miss Boxing. He gave her the love though. And then Sir Flame salute at Macadam 1, and then B&B Boxing, I gave him the salute. And then at Macadam 1, salute homie, and then Mike Hennigan again at B&B Boxing, salute fam, and then B is back at salute at Mike Hennigan, and then Ms. Boxing said, hey, Macadam 1 in chat. Oh, she done snuck back up in here. She at work, y'all. She making that money. She getting that paper on. Okay, and then Shadow 979 says, salute Eagles Web. Yeah, of course, salute does. Shadow 979 in here, man. Don't y'all start today, man. Let me roll back up in my chat. Let me see how many tears. Okay, y'all got a whole screen worth of tears up there. Don't y'all kill my chat like y'all did Friday. And then from now on, this is the rule in here, damn it. If I don't have no sound, man, put a mic up and then put no sound or something like that. Or just put no mic. Just put no in capital letters and then put a mic up, man. Y'all don't let me talk for 5 minutes or 4 minutes and not put up the damn that, and then you guys taking advantage of that situation, and then you guys start clowning afterwards. Y'all snapping on me and shit, and then I don't even get to read none of it. I'm like, man, I ain't get to read none of this, man. They sitting there clowning the shit out of me and snapping all on me and roasting me, and I'm the host, man. Y'all roasting the shit out the host, man. Look at it. Y'all called me so much stuff it don't make no sense, man. Y'all just dog the host, man. Yeah. No, I know I'm good right now, but yeah, I just read that little remark right there. Yeah, I'm good. I know I'm good right now, but I lost my mic for something. I was clicking on some stuff and lost my mic, man, and they killed me. They crucified me. They was talking about the Khan they thought Khan had did something to me because I was talking about the BCD, the brittle chin disease. They thought Khan had something to do with it. They said he going off. He said he cussing us out and everything else, man. That's how my boys do me, man. That's the kind of love that they show Eagles Web. See, Mike and them. That's kind of love that they show me. Yep. That's the kind of love they show from me. Okay, we get back in there and see what else y'all got. Oh yeah, Sir Flame. That's right. He said make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Oh y'all neck. That's right. Tell him Sir Flame, y'all neck. Right. And then Sir Flame back there, he be right back. Yeah, so Sir Flame will be back, man. He gonna check on y'all, man. Yeah, he gonna put the check on everybody, man. Make sure all y'all acting right, man. Let's get into this. We're gonna start like right here. And you guys don't expect this. You guys don't expect where we're gonna start today. But y'all let me know. Let me know when you see it, because you know what time it shouldn't be right now, but it's that time, man. Y'all let me know. Because we got some news, man. We finally got news. We got some news, so you guys know what time it is. So we got the news, and I want some response too. So if anybody's in the chat, not just at work or behind the wheel or on the phone or something like that where it's hard for you to respond. I need somebody to respond to me when we get into this topic right here. I need somebody, but somebody throw up a one when you guys see it. So that's why I know. That's why I know we can start. We can start our baking section a little bit. Our inquiry minds want to know section on this one here. Yeah. And then Mike Hennig in there, he said, yes, sir. We had last Friday's chat filled with crying. Yes, you did. Mike Hennigan. Yes, you did. Had the whole damn chat was nothing but crying. And then I couldn't do a damn thing, man. I was sitting there like, okay, we got the ones up. Yeah, I couldn't do a damn thing, man. Y'all had me choking. Y'all heard the first time the host sitting there choking, man. Y'all had me choking. And you seen all them bottles of water I had. Matter of fact, let me get a sip right now, man. I drank all that water, man. That water didn't even help, man. That water did not even help me, man. Y'all killed me. Y'all killed the host, man. Y'all wrong for that. Yeah, y'all wrong for that, man. Yeah, but we got so we got Louis, Mr. Lewis, Louise or Lewis Ortiz. He looks like dramatically smaller. And we're not going to talk, we'll just briefly talk about the E-snake. Okay, but, so he's coming in like significantly smaller, it looks like. I mean, we're still early, so we still got, about a month and a half. A month and a little bit over half. So a little bit over a month and a half. And he's not looking like himself. And see, our whole discussion was that, in case anybody's new, don't know what that train is, that train is, that's what we call the Tro train. That's Tro train. And we're all on that. See, the people that's in here is on the other side. Those are the trolls that don't give a damn. All they care is making it out there to the desert so they can support AJ. Because right now they just hiding. They hiding. But on that train, see, they stick their head out. They have fun on that train, but in chats right now they kind of hiding out. Every once in a while, one of them will pop up, just like their heads popping up right there. But they'll pop up every once in a while. So it's the devil's deception in the desert in December. Andy Ruiz is losing weight at some kind. It looks kind of dramatic to me. And our discussion was that keep the same energy. Come in the same way. Don't be doing no new shit coming in a whole different way. And then you're going to get your ass down to 230, 220, whatever. And then you go down further. And this is their thinking. But it may still work. I'm going to be a little bit faster. You're already fast. And I hope what they realize is you're not going to gain strength when you lose your weight like that. Because usually your punching power, believe me, your punching power goes way down with a big weight loss. Your punching power goes way down. You don't keep that same punching power. I mean, maybe if you was already like real lean and you lost weight, then your punching power wouldn't probably suffer. But if you had a little bit of what they call thickness on you or whatever, and you lose weight like that, then your punching power is going to go down some. And by looking at his fights and stuff, he's always came in like the marshmallow, and just overwhelm you with, all kinds of punches. He gets inside. And I'm thinking if you come in lighter, now even though you can punch and get inside, now if they worked on AJ's defense, now AJ can smother you and get you up off of him a lot easier. Whereas if you come in there like a tub of lard like you usually been doing, it's harder to push you out. And that's my thoughts on on some of the weight. Let me get in here and see what y'all saying. Okay, Naseem in here, man. Y'all don't even need Naseem in here, man. You know what I mean? You don't even need Naseem in here. And y'all starting by getting Naseem up in here. Y'all don't need Naseem up in here. Y'all killed my chat. I know he was part of it last week too, wasn't he? Yeah, Naseem was part of it last week. Where I lost my mic, and then y'all just sat there and killed me. Y'all sat there and crucified the host, man. That's right, Dark Truth, Troll Train, baby. But anyway, salute to you anyway, Nassim, coming in here. Because you already got, well, Sir Flame left, though, but you got Mike Hennigan in here already. That's you, between you two, that's it, man. I used to think that y'all needed Shadow 9. Y'all don't even need Shadow 9, or y'all don't even need Sir Flame. Just you two. You two alone closed the chat down. Y'all shut the damn chat down with all that crying last week before I had to leave. Oh, Miss Boxing, you wasn't here? Yeah, it was almost like it was last month. Remember that? I think you was there last month though, where the whole from the beginning of my chat all the way to the end of my chat wasn't nothing but crying. All you can see is tears from the if you can scroll all the way back, all you seen is tears from when I started that chat all the way to the end of that damn chat. Nothing but crying. And it's because of the same ones I mentioned. It's because that damn Mike Hennigan, that damn Nassim, Sir Flame, and then they have Shadow 9 in here. And then they add a couple extra ones. And then they add a couple of extra ones. And once they get those other ones in here, it's over with. It's a wrap for me. It's a wrap. I couldn't do nothing. They had me choking, dear. They had my ass choking. They had the Eagles way of choking his ass off. They had me choking, going to get water. I had to hide my face off the screen, everything else, man. Had tears in my eyes. They was, they was like, she said, I remember that first time. Yeah, they fools. But this time they got me worse this time, even though it wasn't as much laughter in there. They started at my second half of my show. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, dear. Yes, ma'am. They got my ass good. I mean, they had me to the point where if they would have said anything else and I read, I would have had to shut everything down. I would have had to blow my nose. They almost had me, I ain't going to be sitting there snotting on camera. They almost had me snotting up on camera. But they get like that, though. Yeah. But this guy here, he has to, he's going to have to try to get in and out with his weight. With his new weight, he's going to have to try to get in and out. He's not going to just be able to, I don't think he can just, he'll be able to stay in. That's if AJ smart. But we already know, been looking at his IQ, his real IQ, and it's not even his boxing IQ. It is to the point that, you need some more, you need to add some more to your skill set. But it's just that whole desire thing. Because we all know that he's a manufactured champion in the first place. He's a manufactured prototype that went wrong, that they could not mentally program him correctly. His mental program was left out. And that's something that I could talk about on my other channel too, when it comes to a lot of mentality of the people that come here and stuff like that. Is that what they forget is that mind is very powerful. They don't understand the mind. And when they brought him in like that, they said, oh yeah, this is our greatest, that's going to be our greatest. They do movies about stuff like that. This is going to be our greatest accomplishment. We finally came up with the prototype, the boxer of the future. And that's what they was thinking. And of course they used their numbers, 6'6", because he's 6'6". And when I say they, I'm not going to be specific, because there's some people in here that's intelligent enough to understand. And then some people aren't. So what's that 6'6", 12? Yes, it is. Which is 1 and 2, which is 3. Yes, it is. It's all that. But the breakdown is usually they'll have a certain formula for stuff. And it's going to have a certain numbers. Even if they have to convert those numbers in order to get them the right way. So that was the prototype. And then the certain weight. The weight has to add up to a certain number. Every single thing. But the mind thing, it didn't work. And so that's what I'm worried about with him, is I'm worried about that mental thing. And so we can say that Ruiz can come in. And he can come in lighter. But even with those mental things that's missing, are you going to be able to get inside, do all the work, and stay inside? Are you going to be able to get there and just stay there with nothing? When I say nothing, I mean no repercussions. Okay, I'm good in here. I feel good, y'all, where you can wave at the crowd. I'm in a good spot. I'm in a good spot. I'm whooping that ass inside here. So that's another thing. So now, as far as I see, and that kind of scares me because it's like, it's scaring me because it's like, are you part of the whole thing that we're talking about? Are you really on your own? Because we've been giving you big ups. We've been giving you big ups and stuff. So are you really with us? And are you really making us look at you like, yeah, that's a smart guy? Because remember, you guys, I put him, even though he's not the most intelligent, I made that, you guys know that I made that live up, and I named it after him, that he's the genius. Is he the only genius in boxing? Now, is that truthful? Or is he playing his part in the devil's deception in the desert in December? And I'm not going to put it out there as a fact, and I'm not going to put it out there like I'm the one that knows, but I'm going to put it out there where you guys can weigh it up. You guys got to be able to weigh it up. You see? So you weigh it up, and then we'll make that assessment ourselves. So you guys can let me know. What do you feel? Because it's fitting into our narrative on that troll train, that devil's deception in the desert in December. It's fitting right in there. You see what I mean? And like I said, I don't want nobody who comes and mess with me in my chat. I want everybody has their great points. And I have listened to people, like I said, and you guys already see. Now, it's not that I hold Miss Boxing so special all the time. It's just if she ends up making a lot of great points, a lot of places that I see her other places. A lot of times I might not even say nothing, but I see her a lot of other places, and she just makes good points about stuff. She makes great points, and it's hard to argue a lot of the points that she makes up. When she comes up with these points, it's hard to argue. So I heard her, she was making a point about Bud Crawford. That everybody give him all the big ups, but then nobody wants him to get the fights now. And my only points was, I hope she don't mind me bringing that up, but my only point with Bud is that, Bud, get your ass in there and fight somebody. I don't give a shit what he do. I don't care if he fight Earl, don't fight Earl. But get your ass in there and fight somebody. You're a king, go fight somebody. And stop fighting people. Just get your ass a fight. There's some kind of way where he can get a good fight. I mean, I get tired of this other side of the road shit. Just get your ass a good fight so everybody can say, okay, at least he's trying to get good fights now. He ain't just trying to stay active. Shit, you active by sparring. You don't need to take no risk by somebody just know they're going to get knocked out, and then they come in right away. They run across the ring like Andre Ward did, and I wish more people would do that. The first punch of the fight is just an overhand right. Just run at the guy and just, okay, you want to fight? Shit. You're going to mess around and somebody's going to see that Andre Ward Kovalev tape, and they're going to be like, oh, shit, you just do that. Do that for the first round. And I wonder if somebody does have, they're just not really skilled, but does have, like real powerful crack. And they tried, and they did that shit. And we won't even be talking about Bud no more. Like, oh, shit, Bud got cracked in half, man. And then now you're not even in the conversation. So get your ass get yourself in a good fight. Because if you let a bum run across the ring and crack you and split your shit up, nobody's going to be talking about you no more. But at least if it was a halfway decent fighter, then, that you're always not going, you losing the fight ain't going to matter that much. But if you lose to somebody that nobody loses to, you in trouble. See, and that's my whole thing is that with these guys not wanting to, or not going to get these fights, go get these damn fights. Go get them. Okay, let me catch up with y'all in here. Eagles Web, that link will expire. No, I can't click on anything right now, Gil Coles. Okay, I got to go back up. I missed a lot. Yeah, Miss Boxing, yeah, she remembered. Okay, yeah, the salute. Okay, and then Naseem, see that Naseem, the first one to start bringing them tears and shit back into the chat. I'm not talking about nothing that's real funny right now, which is good. We haven't opened up that can right now because these guys will be going. And then I just read. And then what did he get his weight down to? Well, I think he's down to like 2. I think he's in the 30s or something like that. 30s, yeah. I think he's in the 30s, or even he might even be lower. It might even be lower than that. I gotta click back on here and check. Wait, hold on. It might be on here. Let me check. Because it may be on something else, but I'll check in here real quick just to see if I can get it. if it's on here, because I got a lot of, I get so many mails coming in. So y'all bear with me for a second, just to see if I get it. If not, I'll get it later. Or you guys you could just probably have to check. You probably just have to check, but no, I don't see it right there. Okay, it's right here. Let me see. Let me see if they got the exact on here. I thought it was like 2:30 something, but let's see. Can't wait for this shit to yeah. Trying to get through there. Second time. Yeah, they're not really on this one on this one that I have here. It's not even on this. It's not on this one. They're just talking about, you know, how that he's gonna be faster and all that, but it's not actually giving me. And that's on my update I got from Eastside. That's the one I got from them. They sent me that one, but no, it's not on there. But I'll figure it out. I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, you guys can check that out. Okay, let me get through here again. I'm hoping. He was way up that link expired, and said, "What did he? His weight down." So I got Gil Coles, and then that "Not Seem to Dream," and then Miss Boxing shaking. She said, "Shaking my head." Yeah, she said, "I'm hoping it was a filtered picture or something like that." She said, "Right." She said, "He does need to fight somebody." She said, "I agree." Yeah, get your ass in there and fight. You guys already know me. I'm not, because I'm not gonna be sitting here, you know, being all, you know, like, just because I got a chat. I'm not gonna be all like soft and shit with these fighters and stuff. Like, you're a fighter. You know, everybody want to try to help them make excuses sometimes. Oh, they had this and stuff. You stop sleeping with their ass, man. Get your ass out their bed. Because you in their bed and they not doing nothing with your ass. You just sitting on the bed. They sleeping and your ass sitting up restless. Get your ass out their bed, man. Because at the end of, you know, at the end of everything, at the end of the whole story, when they not fighting no more and we got all the memories of them, while you was sitting there in the bed, and then you realize you shouldn't even have been in the bed with him. Okay, you say, I like this fighter, but god dang, you gotta, you know, I like Earl, I like a lot, I like some fighters, I like Deontay, but you go in there messing up, or you doing some shit, or you doing something, anything, you guys already know. Anything shady or anything, you're gonna end up in here. Anything with your mouthpiece running and you're not getting it done, you're gonna end up in here. One way or another, it's gonna be on the positive side, you're gonna end up in here, or on the other side, you're gonna end up in here. If it's positive, you're going to end up in here. If you're doing something dumb, you're going to end up in here. Yeah. And then Mike Henry getting there, he said, "Zach, can Miss Boxing be on point?" Yeah, she be on point. I ain't kissing her little butt, but yeah, she be on point. I like her though, man. You hear her voice? She got that nice little voice. I like her little soothing little voice she got, man. Yeah. Miss Boxing cool, man. And she stood up for me, so, you know, I'm going to stand up for her. Ain't nobody saying shit about her, man. And I'm not saying it because other people say it. I'm saying it because she actually showed her true colors and shit. Some people just do it because they just, you know, they just do that with the girls. You know, just, oh, that's a girl, man. I got to respect her and do this, man. I do it. So you could be a girl and not earn no respect. But she earning everything that I threw out there, I knew beforehand, but now it just comes to fruition. It comes to the forefront. And then she just shows me that that's how the person that she is. Because she stand up for you. If you down with her and you ain't never done nothing to her, she ain't gonna be standing behind somebody like, you know, he's fucked up. She's not gonna do that. Yeah, that's not her. Well, some people just throw you underneath the bus and be gone. I mean, I don't know if people are doing me like that, because I know there's a lot of people that usually be in here. I don't see them no more, and I don't know why. Especially because some hearsay shit. Oh, I heard this or heard that. No, I bet I won't be able to show you one email that somebody reached out and tried to talk to me and try to get something straight or try to get a message over to me. The matter of fact, the last person that I know of that actually even emailed me, that comes into the chat, and that was Louis. Yep. And Louis sent me something because I had asked him for it. He sent me a clip in my email, and that was the last person that I heard from. I'm talking about the LDBC members. I think that was the last one. I might have got somebody else, but his is the one that actually stands out. So enough with that BS though. Okay, Shadow 979 said with Spence on the sidelines for a while, I'd like to see Bud fight Sean early next year. Yeah, early next year. Shit, that shit can, shit. Sean ready now. January, let's pick out a date. January 17th. Get that shit on. Let's go. Okay, if not, okay, February, whatever the third Saturday is. Get your ass in there and fight. And then Ms. Boxer said, but if the Spence fight is available, I don't want people to say Bud needs to prove himself first before a fight with Spence. Well, I'm not saying not even me. I'm not saying, but the thing is, the thing is with Crawford, where is he rated in all these bodies and stuff like that? And I know we're going off of skills. We're going off the best person that we feel is there to fight Spence. But here's my whole thing on Spence. Spence needs to go ahead and whoop Manny's ass, and then he can go ahead and fight Bud. He wants the strap, but if he don't want the WBO, and get this, let me get this clear with anybody. If he doesn't want the WBO and he wants to move up, and if Crawford really wants to fight him, then Crawford got to move his ass up too. That's the only way it's going to happen, because Earl don't need to satisfy us for shit. You know what I mean? He does not have to satisfy us by fighting everybody. Just like Deontay Wilder. He don't have to satisfy us by fighting everybody. Get those championship fights that you need to get out the way. Just get those done. And then fight whoever they allow you to fight. You ain't got to just keep killing, killing more and more so-called kings and shit and lions. Because I'm tired of spending my money to watch one-round fights and shit. Yeah, but Earl, it'd be nice if he fights Bud, but we always look forward to like the great fights, and it would be a great fight. But he said strap season, man, he got that other strap. Go get that strap. And plus Earl, he can line it up the way he want to, whichever way he want to line it up and get his straps to go get, because he's after straps. So if that WBO, if it's not intriguing to him, he don't want it, then he don't have to get it. He can move up. Then that is unfortunate for Bud. If he want to fight him, then he got to move up. And we'll just miss out, because it's not like we haven't missed out before, because we definitely miss out sometime. Yeah, we miss out every once in a while. Yeah, and then Ms. Boxing, yeah, she's at Shadow 9. Okay, I'll let her hold that. And then Bam Bam Tweed, salute to Bam Bam Tweed, made it up in here. And yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep my subjects clean, because I know how you guys get. Yeah. I know how you guys get. Now, Bam, and you guys are turning Bam Bam Tweed too. You guys are changing Bam Bam Tweed to be one of them criers and shit. Come in here, y'all have my whole chat shut down again, with everybody sitting there crying. And then Shadow 979 at Ms. Boxing, definitely. Bam Bam Tweed, everybody saluting out Ms. Boxing. Shadow 979, Ms. Boxing. That fight would be the Matador versus the Bull. And then the Bam Bam, like I said, Mike Henney. He said Dale King. Is Gil Coach, you still in there? I just wanted to holler at you. Then Ms. Boxing at Shadow 979. And I would love every minute of it. Yeah, everybody would. Salute to the king. Ms. Boxing retracted her statement for some reason. And then she saluted at Bam Bam Tweed. And Shadow 979 at Ms. Boxing. Hell yeah. Then Bam Bam Tweed a salute at the queen at Ms. Boxing. And then Gil Cole's, what's your email? My email is... equals web boxing together. Don't put a space. It's just spelled just the way it is. Equals web boxing without the space at gmail.com. There we go. I hope Spence comes back. We don't know what that crash took out of him mentally and physically. You right about that. 100%. Shadow 9. I agree with you. I'm giving you the fist pound on that one. You right. You definitely right about that. Then Mike Ginnigan says facts. If they move up, we might not ever see that fight. Yeah, like I said, if he move up, then Bud got to move his ass up, if that's really what he wanted. Because remember, we talked about this before. Okay, and if you come to my chat, you know that we talk about all of it. And there's no escaping this shit. You ain't going to escape. And so the one time we talked about is we were just talking about, and that was last week that we talked about it. And we talked about the fighters of the past, the so-called fighters of the past. The so-called fighters of the past, win, lose, or draw, wanted that smoke. or wanted that action. And so we can stop being babies and stop using these damn excuses about some kind of weight. And I don't usually get upset about or mad or angry or anything else about this whole weight subject. But believe me, a lot of people deserve a slap about this whole weight thing. Stop talking about that shit. Stop talking about some weight. If you're talking about weight classes, stop talking about weights and stop talking about weight bullies. They in the business. They in prize fighting. They know what they in the prize fighting for. If you're in the prize fighting business, what kind of business are you in? You're not in the duck business. You're not in the I need to make up some excuse business. That's not where you're at. And then people believe in these narratives and shit, and they believe in these arguments, and these arguments don't have no validity whatsoever. Sugar Ray Leonard used to move up and fight different fighters, and then they call certain stuff like catch weight or whatever. He fought Donnie Lalonde at like 165, and he only came in at 159 and knocked Donnie Lalonde's ass out. And that was the Canadian light heavyweight champion. That had an awkward jab and stuff. That was, he had blonde hair, awkward jab and stuff, and everybody thought he was just the new coming. You know what I mean? And that has been throughout the history. Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting a light heavyweight fight, and if it was by today's standard, he would have won by unanimous decision. He was actually winning until he suffered from these blisters. Because of the ring and stuff, he moved, with that quick movement and stuff, he was taking more of the heat, and his whole body just blistered up and stuff, and he just couldn't handle that heat and stuff, and so that's the way he lost that fight. And you're talking about a middleweight fighting a light heavyweight. So if Bud want that action, and my biggest point is these fighters are walking around. They're walking around at like 175, 185, 195, and then you give them excuses. Oh, they got to get down to fight weight. Nobody told your ass to get all fat like that, to have to get down to fight weight. You got to lose 40 pounds, 30 pounds. What you doing losing that kind of weight? And I'm going to put this in perspective one more time, and I'm not going to keep talking about this all the time. Sugar Ray Robinson had 5 fights in less than a month. He won all of them, and 4 of them by knockout at a specific weight. So when during that month did he get to blow up? Because he had weigh-ins on all the fights. So which fight did he get to blow up in between fights? If he had 5 fights, how many fights did he get to blow up in between? Are you guys starting to see now, or you still can't see? He didn't get to blow up. He did not get to blow up. He was fighting his weight. But if you're walking around big, you're walking around at 170, then don't be talking about somebody bigger than you. If you're coming in at 150. Because all of you walking around heavy. The only one fighter right now that's fighting his own weight, and that's Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder fights at his walk around weight. And there was another guy that MTM used to fight at his walk around weight. And I don't like to talk about him. That's why I always say MTM. But Deontay Wilder is the only fighter right now that fights at his walk around weight and fight everybody. He fight people that's bigger than him, that's way bigger than he is. So y'all stop it with that, the weight bully crap and all this other stuff. I don't want to hear it no more. I'm just getting tired of hearing that. Just get your ass in shape, get in there and fight. Stay in shape. Because you're in a sport that you're supposed to be in shape all the time, but you bring your ass in there all fat and shit. Bring your ass in there the right weight. Oh, I miss weight. How you missing weight? You won't miss weight if you put them damn cheeseburgers down. Just because everybody want to celebrate before the fight, put the damn cheeseburgers and shit down. I seen that zero up there, Shadow 9. Don't worry, I was gonna get to it. Yeah, and then Mike Hennigan sit down there. He said, facts. If they move up, we might not ever see the fight. But yeah, so that's gonna be big money fight, I think. Yes, it is, Miss Boxing. It's gonna be big money. I'm thinking that too. Yeah, I'm hoping that too. Yeah, I'm definitely hoping that, I want to see it. I want to see it. Everybody want to see it, and that's one of my theme things that I talk about in here. Let's see it. Let's go. Let's see what's going on, and let's see it. You know, all we can do is sit back right now, though, and we can just hope that the devil's deception. Okay, I clicked off the screen, but yeah, but we can just hope that everything going right with that. I'll show my face on this one, but look, because I don't want this thing to crash, because it was acting good and then it started acting stupid. But we look here, we got E-Snake is talking about that. He said that Joshua, his training he's training fighting somebody similar to Ruiz. I don't know who he got, but then again, I don't even know whether to believe E-Snake or not, though, because we know his ass always lying. You know what I mean? He always lying about something. Oh, E-Snake. E-Hearns. Snake. I mean, E-Snake. I use Hearns in my own room, which I know I ain't supposed to use that. And then Tony Boz. I know Tony Boz got something good to say. Let me read it. He said, if you stay ready, he said, you won't have to worry about anything. It's called being disciplined. That's what it is. See? And we so used to we want to give everybody excuses. Yeah, let's make an excuse up for our fighter. No. Because guess what? Even if you guys give them excuses when they come in here, when they do something wrong, and when I say wrong, I mean not in life. I'm just talking about when you make a certain decision and Eagles Web get your ass, we got your ass. Gotcha. And we y'all already know we're going to fry them too. We're going to get you. We're going to get you. You come in here. So just stay your ass on point and do like what Tony said. Be disciplined and keep your damn weight down. And yeah, Shadow 9, you were exactly right. There is no fighters who walk around and fight at their fighting weight. When the fighters but you want to be greater than these other fighters, and you guys see who I got up there, and there's a reason I got him up there. Nobody's ever figured it out, but there's a reason I got him up there. And you don't know that nobody has that picture there, right? Nobody that you know has that picture. It got the address and everything on there. Say Sugar Ray Robinson, right? Got names on it. It got his real name on there, in the back and everything, and it's dedicated out. That's a picture that's in my family. See, but I'm just saying that particular fighter walked around at his fighting weight. And yes, he was going up to middleweight. Then he had to eat a little bit more. But he walked around fighting it. Nobody wanted to be worried about no damn calorie counting or whatever, or watching weight. You just walk around at your fighting weight within a couple of pounds. You didn't sit there and just get all on a balloon up 50 pounds. They have to get down. Everybody got to put you on fat watch the whole time. And then you come in there looking like David Benavidez. When you got saddlebags and shit hanging all off your back and neck and sides and stuff, looking nasty, and then they gonna do close-ups, and I got to sit there and watch your ass and try to enjoy my popcorn or whatever I'm eating and drink, and that shit is coming back up in my throat. I'm like, man, what you showing him for, man? What's that? What is this, nastiest fighters or something? Nastiest looking fighters day or whatever? And I'm not into somebody's body to where, but bring your ass in there in shape. I'm not, I ain't body shaming or whatever they call that shit today, but still, I mean, that's the product that we have to, you know what I mean? That's our product. Just like all athletes are products. A running back has a certain stature. There's some that come in and have a different stature, but they're what they call exceptions to the rule. But in that particular case, that fighter is not an exception to a rule. He will be exposed. You guys always hear it first here, but he's going to be exposed. He can't take body shots. The first fighter this ruthless and can go to the body is going to stop him. They're going to stop him. They're going to dig all into that saggy prune body of his. Believe me. But like I said, all the products, like I said, basketball like a center. A center has a certain look. There's certain centers that look a little different. And I'm talking about basketball, see? But that's the product. You guys know what Eagles Web is talking about. Yeah. So smash that like button. Or I'm going to invite Julie in and have her smash you. I don't know who that was. I think that was one of you bad boys asking about Julie. Huh? Talking about salute Julie. Look at y'all. Y'all can't even let me enjoy my event with hollering about some girl. Y'all something else. Okay, Gil Coach, you sent me something. I'm gonna check my mail. Don't worry about it. As soon as this is over with, and then Miss Boxing, see, I told you, Miss Boxing proper. She said thanks. She said that's true at Tony Boswell, right? And then Tony Boswell, he said salute Miss Boxing, and then Saladine 79, he said Tony Boswell salute, and then Tony Boswell Shadow 979, and of course Shadow 979 had to come back and cry. No, I did. This is clean. This is a Tuesday. Oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, you guys know tomorrow is Wednesday, so drumming. I'm not 100% on it yet, but you know, I'll do a video or something. If I'm not able to make it in with you guys, I'll do a video. You know, I thought about you guys during my event and stuff like that. I was even telling people, I said, yeah, I'm gonna put some of this stuff up on my boxing channel because a lot of the people are they're interested in our culture and stuff, and they give me a lot of they give a lot of praise and stuff out to me, and they say, yeah, they say you be about your culture. They say you ain't letting your heritage just slip away like a lot of people do, you know. Because I hear people always bragging on their heritage when they don't celebrate shit. They don't celebrate no parts of their heritage. I'll see them out there barbecuing, but that ain't nobody's heritage. They ain't not no ethnic people that I know, and that ain't their heritage out there waving flags and stuff. And I'm not telling people to go against the USA. I'm just telling you to go for your own culture. I'm not telling you to go against the nation of USA. I'm not telling you to go against them, but appreciate yourself and appreciate your real people. Find out who your real people is. You know what I mean? So that way people won't be saying stupid shit. Because I put my people on camera. I said, the people say we don't dress like this, or we don't do this, or we don't do that. My people say, yes, we do. I said, because you're only seeing a little bit of it. I said, sometimes in public, yeah, but a lot of times in private. As you know, you're not with us. Go to our ceremonies. If you want to know, go to our ceremonies. See if you can get invited. Because a lot of our stuff you can't just walk into. You got to be invited. You got to be invited to the sweat lodge. You can't just walk into a sweat lodge. Even though I don't do none of the pipe stuff and stuff like that. Like people think I do the special tea. No, I do real medicine tea, like real tea. Things from the earth. I do medicine. I'll give you some of that. I'll give you one. I'll give you a good one. For any guys left in the chat, I'm gonna give you a good one right now. And this is my endorsement. And if you can't get it, I'll try to find out a way to get it for you. Get you some. And this is for the bad boys. I want you to use Damiana. That's what it's called. Damiana. Try to get you some fresh or some dried Damiana. Make yourself some tea. Make yourself some tea with that. Drink that, 2-3 times a day. Drink that one. You're going to be good. That's a good one for you right there. That's for men. And it's for women too. That's for newlyweds. Okay? That's for newlyweds. It's for newlyweds, but then the man keeps using it. The woman don't use it as long. She don't need to. Sometimes she does. But the man uses that. All right? Damiana. Spelled just like it sounds. D-A, yeah? M-I. Dami. And then Ana. A-N-A. Damiana. That's it. See? Dropped y'all another one of these. Then Shadow 979, right back in there, he said, there's a lot of heavyweights that are allergic to the road work and got skipping rope with cobwebs on it. God dang. Shadow 9, you crazy as hell. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, the jump rope don't have nothing on it. Yeah, look at Miss Boxing in it. She heard that part. She said newlyweds. She's laughing out loud. Yeah, Miss Boxing, that's for the newlyweds. But you never caught, oh my goodness, you didn't get Mike and them. I think Mike was in here when I finally got my live to go. Yeah, they was in there dying. They kept me in there. That first live was almost 3 hours, or it might have been 3 hours. I think they chopped some of it. They said, no, you can't. They said, you got to stop that long. But they was in there crying. Yeah, we had the male female talking there on my first the first time I got out there. Yeah, they was killing me. They asked that was a beautiful chat though, because they was asking so many questions and stuff. And then that's when after that one, that's when everything died out on me. But I was still trying to come back. Like right now, I still need equipment. I still need a lot of stuff, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I'll be able to do a lot more stuff. But right now, I rely on just my people, and I rely on just my own, my own way to speak to you guys. And that's what I care about. As long as you guys are understanding what I'm saying, you don't 100% have to agree with everything I say all the time, but at least we're understanding, and we're making strides to, understand other things in boxing. Because we got to watch all this shit. It's one of the only sports that we got to watch everything. Because the thing is, you can see the corruption in all the other sports. The boxing corruption is harder because you're going camp by camp and, promoter by promoter and station by station and swapping back and forth. So you don't know why a fighter's moving from one area. That's like, God dang, it's just too much to try to keep up with. But we always got to, you know what I mean? But we always got to sit back and think about the whole 360, or just more than 360. You got to look from top, bottom, all the way around. You got to look through all these, because a lot of times they have the door cracked, and you don't even, and you invited to put that eye in there because ain't nobody gonna shut it on you, but you won't do it. You're like, no, I don't want to peep in there. You better peep your ass in there. Yeah. And we can't worry about this weight thing. Because if Bud can't get it at 147, if he wanted it, because you don't scream and act like you want something, and then you can't make the weight, you can't move your ass up. But you might have to move up, because if Earl move up to 154, he's not going to have a belt at 154. And so if you don't have a belt at 154 and he don't have a belt at 154, bring your ass up there and fight him at 154. That's it. Because he might not grace us with 147 that long. Yeah. And Tony Boston, he said, you're going to have men buying bags of it. Yeah, you get as much as you want. The thing is, once you get to the point where you need to be at, then you don't really need to drink it. You can mix it with other teas and stuff. But once you get to the point where you don't need to, to do anything, you're good. Once you're good, then that's it. Yeah, once you're good. Hey, I'm good now. Ask Julie. No, I was kidding. I better stop that. I better stop that, man. She's a good person. I just like to, I just using the name. Plus, I wasn't really talking about her. I just used the name, just to make fun. Yeah, because I don't throw, especially the women. I don't throw them underneath the bus or something like that. But anybody, I give all you guys your respect. Just respect me back, and we'll talk this boxing. And we're gonna let it do what it do. We're gonna let it do what it do. Yeah, it sound like crying already. Then Tony Boss. See, Tony Boss, he don't cry that much, but he'll put the laugh out loud out there. Yeah, but we're gonna let everything do what it do, and we're gonna do what we do, and we're gonna keep up. We're gonna try our best to to keep up on all this, the boxing and stuff like that. And then there's a lot like there's news. I wanted to really try to get, and then you guys always come up with a good point, like the question to me about the poundage. Yeah, I should have had that information, but I just wanted to just throw that out there as what everybody thinks about that. So the lightweight with Ruiz, so that whole thing, because we're used to you looking like the marshmallow man, and then all of a sudden you're gonna try to come in, you're trying to come in looking like Wilder or something, but that ain't gonna happen. But you're trying to come in slim and trim, and you might get your ass beat up or something. We ain't trying to have you get beat up. We're trying to get them straps back over here. Because if those straps are... put it to you. Okay, now this is going to be important right here, I think. And you can agree or disagree, but if something happens to where those straps leave, and I know we talked about it before. I know a lot of people have talked about it. You guys are wondering about it. But if those straps leave and go back over to the UK, what's the chance that you think or that you feel that Wilder has to even touch one of them straps? His time as being in the heavyweight. Do you think he's ever going to be able to touch one of them straps? Because I don't think he'll ever see one of them straps. If some kind of disaster or some kind of bullshit happens, I don't think he's going to get one of them straps. He's just not going to get it. Yeah, Eagles Web, he said, I have to say this, you bring a lot of knowledge in your channel. Always great conversation. I appreciate you, Tony Boswell, and I appreciate you also, Shadow 979. You guys are always like following along with the chat. And I'm not saying that you guys, you other people are not following along with the chat. Just hold on. I'll be right back in a second. I think I got a special package at the door, so I gotta check this out. So be right. All right, that's what it was, y'all. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. Yeah. And then Miss Boxing, and then she said, nope. Everybody put 0-0. And then Miss Boxing said, nope. And then she said, don't think he will see that strap. And see, and that's what I was telling. And see, now you guys starting to see the importance of what I said is get out of these fighters' beds and stuff. Don't, man. We don't know. We don't know these fighters like that. We don't know these fighters, man. It's good that they're good fathers and all that. It's good, but we don't know them like that, man. And stop trying to get to know them like that. It's better to follow them and then get to know them like that after they get out of the sport or something like that. So then you can always have a conversation like, oh yeah, I used to follow you when you was boxing, man. I always loved you and stuff like that. And then get to know them. You know what I mean? Get to know the fighter afterwards. But trying to do too much all at once, starting to know too much, they're going to mess you up, man. And then they end up leaving the sport early or doing something. You're going to be like, what? Because back in the day, man, like in I think it was like the early 90s or something like that. Yeah, I think it was like early 90s or something like that. They had an athlete named Bo Jackson who was doing everything, man. Everybody loved him. But he got taken out of two sports early, baseball and football. He got taken out early, man. See? So, don't fall too much in love with him. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tony Bob's back in there. Yeah, he said, I hope Eddie knocks him up smooth it out, because if he don't, they will give it to AJ. You damn right. See, that's what I'm saying, man. And it's like, see, I mean, I'm trying not to break the news to y'all, man. We don't have very many fighters in the U.S. We don't have very many, like, elite fighters, like fighters that's going to bring in the money and bring the attention and stuff to boxing, man. We just don't have that many right now, man. We don't. There's not too many fights. There's not enough fights for Wilder. Think about it. There's just not. There's not enough fights for Wilder, and there's not enough. That's why everybody keep bringing up Bud too, though. I'm telling you, the reason you bring up Bud is because there's not enough fights for Earl. And people are getting scared. And I know why you're getting scared, because we covered it already. The reason you're getting scared is because if Earl fights Manny, he's going to beat Manny's ass, and he's going to have that strap that he needs. And then he can get out. But let me ask you this. Everybody, you put Crawford way up there, but how much is Crawford really going to sell? If, let's say, for instance, tomorrow Earl say, I'm going up to 154. Who's left in the welterweight that you really want to see? None of them are interested in fighting each other. So who you going to be interested in putting together, since they not interested? Bud ain't interested in fighting Sean, and Sean ain't interested in fighting Bud. He might take Keith and Dan. Who you want to see? If Wilder retire, who you want to see? In heavyweight, who you want to see? That's something for everybody to think about. Who do you want to see if Wilder retire? If Wilder said, if he just made the decision, I'll forget it. I don't even want to box anymore. He beat Ortiz and just quit. I don't want to fight. Who you want to see? How much excitement is going to be there? Or are you going to still have the same butterflies? Or are you going to still have the... Bud would have to move up with Earl to make that fight. Yeah, Mike Hennigan saying that Bud got to move up. But who you want to see, though? That's what I'm saying. Bud got to move up. But who you want to see in welterweight if Earl's not there no more? Who you want to see? Who's worth your dollar? Put it this way. You're a consumer right now. Who's worth your dollars if Earl move up? Who's worth your dollars? If Earl moves up, who's worth your dollars at 147? If King Wilder stepped down, who's worth your dollars at heavyweight? Will Andy Ruiz be worth all of the dollars this Wilder's worth if Wilder decides to step out? Can one person answer that question? At least one person who's responding back. One person. I got my intelligent people in here. One person. I just want one person to respond to that. To both of those. The EJ question and the Wilder. Two different people can take it. If I can get a response, I just like to get at least one response. If I can get a response, we can shut it down. And I do appreciate everybody coming through and not having too much laughter today. Yeah, you guys try to start me off. Y'all got me in the beginning though. Y'all started me off. And that was because of Mike's ass. Mike started off with all him and see, you already know who it was. You know it was Mike and then Sir Flame. You already know. Mike and Sir Flame. They didn't want to start all that crying and laughing off. See. But we got away from that today. Yeah. Shadow 979. The heavyweight division needs Wilder right now. And the welterweight division needs Spence. See. That's all I needed. I needed one person to understand what the hell I was saying and agree with it. See, we just got to start understanding about this boxing, man. It's like we're fortunate to have Earl and we're fortunate to have Wilder. And that's not even the discussion. That's the end of the story right there. We're fortunate to have Earl and we're fortunate to have Wilder. Fortunate. See? And then down there, Mike Hennigan, he said if Wilder retires, he said, I would move on from the heavyweights. See? A lot of people don't even want to watch heavyweight boxing if Wilder's not there. So, because we know that Wilder has to have a certain amount of longevity in order for somebody else to come along that we can start, putting our eggs in their basket. Because if not, right now it's too early for Wilder to go somewhere. We need Wilder right now in boxing. In heavyweight boxing, we need Wilder right now. In welterweight boxing, we need Earl right now. We need those two. And see, a lot of people just ain't getting that. We need those two right now. Yeah. Because if we don't have them, what do we have? What do we have at welterweight? And what do we have? I mean, what's intriguing? I want the intriguing matchups. I want somebody to share with me the most intriguing matchups if Wilder decide, you know what, I'm done. I got enough money. I made some investments and they came through and I'll be able to take care of my babies for the rest of their life and my life and their kids' life. And they could just live off just the Wilder name by doing whatever investments I have and whatever I got for them. See? Who else is intriguing? And then I know Tony Boswell, yeah, he back in, he said we can't have either leave the sport. They said it would be a devastating blow to boxing. It's just getting close to how it was in the 80s. It's getting decent. And that's why I wanted to put that in you guys' mind right now. I want you guys to just think. To right now, just take Earl out the picture and take Wilder out the picture. You don't even want to imagine that shit. You don't. You don't even want to put that in your imagination right now. You're like, damn. What you gonna fall? You gonna drop down in weights? Because my main topics for boxing, like sometimes I'll do 140. I go down, so I'm all over the place, but mostly I'm concentrating on like heavyweights. You know, that's what I mostly concentrate on. I concentrate on the heavyweight, and the middleweight, and also I concentrate on and I concentrate on light middle, and in between that division, in between 147 and up to 160, and then a few fights at super middle and stuff like that, and then I just skip over cruiserweight, and light heavy ain't doing shit. They froze my ass out. They just froze me out, man, and that's what happened. Wilder leaves, we're gonna be frozen out. We're gonna go and shit. Like I said, man, the light heavyweight is not attractive. Get somebody in there that talks a lot of shit and just whoops everybody. Yeah, I'm lining. I want to line up champs right now. It's strap season. See, no excitement, man. No selling. Oh yeah, so I missed the one point. I probably had to cover. I'll cover this later. But the one point is what I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this with you guys. Yeah. Tony Boswell said one man can't carry the whole sport. Yeah, the whole damn sport, right. And then if Wilder left, damn, because he's like he's covering, it's like he's trying to carry the whole sport because everybody's trying to copy off of him and do this and do that. Just like, hey, be your own person, man. Make us fall for you. Make us fall for you for being you. You know what I mean? People fall for me for being me when I'm out there in the real world. They fall for me for me. Not because I act like nobody else and nothing like that. People come up to me and be like, yeah, you just like a different version of a Hollywood star or something like that. Everybody, you're like a celebrity to a lot of people who just don't know you, because they see all the photographs being taken and all that stuff. So, but I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it. I said, but that's not my point. That's not why I'm here. I said, my point is to have my people appreciate me. And so I like to try to go through my life like that. So my people appreciate me. And so when I come in here to do my boxing, I want my people that come in here to appreciate me because I appreciate them. And just like Tony Boswell says certain stuff, Ms. Boxing says certain stuff, and Shadow 9 says certain stuff, Mike Hennigan says certain stuff, Sir Flame says certain stuff, and I'm not naming everybody, but the people, they say certain stuff to me to show me that they appreciate me, then I show them that same appreciation back. Because none of them, not one of them had to come to me when I was driving. None of them, and they see that I actually dropped the phone when I was driving. I picked that shit up quick though, didn't I? I was like, oh, picked that shit right back up. Yeah, but I'm like, none of them had to come to me and say anything. They didn't have to give me none of their support. And nobody has to give me their support about me doing my native things, and they get inquisitive. They want to ask questions. Nobody has to be there to support me, but they're there to support me. And you can see that the things that I do, I want to be supported with the things I do. I like when people appreciate what I do. So here, I like when people appreciate me. When I'm with my people, when they appreciate me, I love it because I appreciate them. Those people who appreciate me, I appreciate them. And those who hate on me, I just feel bad for you. Because I don't know what you're hating for. And I don't know what your argument is really about. I don't know what your agenda is with me. And I don't know why you have an agenda with me when you don't personally know me. Because if you personally know me, then everything would change. You'd be like, oh, he's not even like I thought it was. Even with that, even though I bring certain, just like Tony was saying, he said that, you bring a certain, the intelligence and stuff, when I come in here to talk to people, when he says that, then you learn in person that, hey, that's not that is a person that I could mess with, even though you put yourself, you let somebody get you to the point to where, oh shit, I don't want to mess with him. See, what'd you say, Tony? You retracted your message. You said I agree with Shadow 9. Yep. And see, even in here, when the people that stay in and mess with, and that actually stay in here with me and talk to me, it's because that they still was getting something. They were still getting, something out of what I was saying. Yeah. And that's the whole point. I like when somebody can come in, when they understand the knowledge that a person has or something like that, and they appreciate it, because I appreciate them because they must have some kind of knowledge too. You got knowledge too. Because knowledge, what they say, real recognize real. Knowledge recognize knowledge. Real. And that's a bullshit saying anyway. Real recognize real. That's actually bullshit. Because some of the people that say real recognize real end up being a real fake. They end up being real fake, and they end up not wanting to get to know the real you. Let me get in here and read this up real quick. South 979. I look forward to seeing more content on your native channel in the future. Yeah, we have another. I'm gonna try to take you guys over to the island on Thanksgiving. So I'll take you guys with me on the trip. You guys will be able to go on the trip with me over to the island. And there's some stuff that we do over there that's sacred. I can't film everything, but we'll go over there and we'll do something. I'll end up giving. I got to find a way to get some kind of internet web access, because we're on that island. There's no web access, so I'm gonna try to get some web access. But once my count gets up higher, then I'll be able to do live too, though. Once I gotta get my count way up. But once we get there, I'll be able to get you guys like all the live footage. But at least, I'll try to do something I'll try to get more information for you guys. I'll do a lot more, you know, take you guys on the walk, let you see what it's like in the walk. You'll be able to see eagle. I have my, because it'll be colder then, I'll have my big ass coat on. I have my capote on. And I think I gave you guys the history on the capote. That was during the fur trade. We used to trade for blankets and we made coats out of them. That's the short version of it, yeah. And so I have one of those. I have one of those coats from the late 1700s, early 1800s, called capote. It's a warrior coat. And I have one. I wear it. And my medicine man, the one standing right next to me, he wears his too. Yeah, he'll wear it. He wears his, yeah. And matter of fact, it's like it's only 3 of us. There's about 3 or 4 of us in this whole area. That's how rare they are. It's only 3 of us in this whole area that actually have a capote that we wear, that we actually witness and see each other. Oh, you got a capote. And we all gravitate towards each other. We end up taking pictures and stuff, and people go crazy when they see us. Say, wow, look at those. So we got our capotes on. And we don't have on all the regalia, but we do have, we wear our capotes, and we wear a few things, but we don't wear, not like we're dressed up in here. Okay, this is more for show. This is for the entertain the crowd. And matter of fact, that picture right there that I took right there, God dang, it was some girls, man. They was falling all over me when I had that on. They was just like, you could see the look in their eyes. They were like, oh, like that. I'm like he's straight out of like something out of a dream. They went crazy, but it's like, you know, that happens. For me, it goes past me. You feel it for a second, but then you go back. Then your mind goes back onto your mission. And just like what Tony was bringing up earlier about the boxers, yeah, your dedication. And so it just goes right back to there. Let me get in here. So I'm going to try to get some stuff out there. B&B Boxer, he said, no, he ain't going to get him. He said, but I don't think Andy trimming that fat isn't a bad thing. He's going to be able to move quicker. And this is a full camp now. Yeah, but what I was trying to say though, B&B, if you were listening, is that what I was saying is that I'm hoping that the weight doesn't allow it, because see, even if AJ don't have the skills, let me put it to you like this. All AJ really got to learn how to do is push. You ever think about that? A big man can push the shit out of a small man every time. Especially if you're taller. You can push the shit out of a small man. And I'll tell you what you do. If you ever want to look at like pushing in strength, mess around and work out and train with some football players. Or even play basketball with some football players, even if they're smaller than you. And professional basketball players. And see how strong them bastards is. Believe me, they strong as hell. And so for this thing, where AJ with that strength, man, they strong, man. They'll push your ass off. I'm telling you, man. I done had some little cats, man, and I know I'm strong, but I done had some little cats that, you know, professional strength, that were strong as hell. I was like, damn, dude. I had to give them props. I'm like, damn, man, you strong as hell to be a little dude, man. Because I have big dudes, I just throw them all over the place. Because they big as me. If you big as me, you ain't going to be strong as me. In most cases. Most cases, you're not going to be as strong as me. If you're big as me, and believe me, I'm down in weight. You know, I was closer to like probably 295. But when I was 295, I mean, that's when iron was my friend. I love iron. The more the merrier. They'll put some more of this shit on there. Yeah, that's me. But now, I'm not. But I'm just saying. But those guys are strong. Back when I was 295, couldn't nobody lift with me. Nobody around, and I wasn't even no weightlifter, but you couldn't lift with me at that weight, because I let your ass warm up. I said, go on and warm up with the 3 little plates. I used to get people off the bench by telling them, asking them, was they finished warming up? Somebody bench pressing 350, and you ask them if they finished warming up, that make them get up off the bench. You'd be like, are you finished warming up, man? Let me get in there, man. Let me get some sets in, man. You finished warming up? You going up? Oh, man, I'm about done. They doing 1 rep. Like, man, come on, man. And then you pounding out over 500 and you doing over 10 reps with over 500. And you ain't never had no kind of juice in your life. I'm just saying, I'm just bringing reality that strength, it makes a big difference, man. I'm just telling you. When you lose that kind of weight right there. Okay, we're going to just see. You know how we do it all the time. This Eagles Way of boxing, that's how we do it. Is we want to see it. And we're going to see what's going on. And that's what we're going to sit back and do. We're going to sit back and we're going to see. Yep. And then we down here. Yeah, the heavyweights division has only just come off the life, and the Wilder leaves tomorrow. It goes right back on. It goes right back down. You're right. It goes back down to Shadow 9 to life support again. Like, what the hell happened? And I agree with Shadow 979. Life is short to hate. So they're missing the whole point. You got damn right. Life is short. People think it's long, but it's not. It's short. It's very short, man. It's only so many days. And I said, I look forward to seeing more content. Okay, I read that and BNB. Nah, yeah, he ain't gonna get him. Okay, and that's what I was covering. BNB. That's who I was talking to when I was bringing up that whole strength thing and all that. The only way AJ wins is a rigged fight, and he's going to do everything he can from the ref, judges, and scorecards to win this fight. And that's why we got to see BNB. We're gonna see. See, in here, Eagles Web is not a conspiracy theorist, but I put different things in people's minds because I want everybody to see every damn thing. I want y'all to see it all. I don't want y'all to just see one or two things. I want y'all to see every angle. Y'all got to see it all, man. Stop looking at shit one way. Stop looking at shit in black and white. And don't let them paint that into your mind. Oh, black and white, black and white. Because you'll start saying that shit and you'll start shaking your head up and down. Oh, it's black and white. It's black and white. It's black and white. It's not black and white. It's full of colors. And it's full, within those colors, there's some colors that's hidden. It's like, what? Wait, I didn't even see that. And there's a lot of bullshit that's hidden. And that's what we got to get. We got to get through that bullshit, man. And then Tony Boz back in there, he said, B&B Boxing. He said, it has bothered me that the fighting in a foreign country. He said, I think Eddie did it. So when they rob him, we can't root. Yeah, so that we say, yeah, fighting in that, yeah, that desert, that freaking, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time it is. We're gonna leave, and we're gonna leave with this screen on, just so y'all, because I want this stuff to stick. And the people that come in my boxing channel, I want this stuff to stick with them. Okay, but we're going to look forward to it. I appreciate everybody who came through and participated and that stayed on the wall, and you stayed vigilant and you stayed in here to listen to the chat. I appreciate you coming through. If you guys want to show your support, you know how to reach me on my PayPal. And I appreciate all the new people who hit me up on my PayPal. I appreciate all of you. You know. And I always appreciate the good responses when we come through. That we got good responses that's going back and forth. And you guys understand the point that I'm making. Because it's not just my point. And I'm not making these points for my benefit. I'm making these points so we can all look. Because that way you'll come back and you'll be like, damn. I didn't know it was like that. Or you might give me something else to think about. So that's what it's good that we can feed off each other like that. Okay. And then Tony Boswell, he said, thanks again, Eagles Web, for the conversation. And Mike Hennigan said, Eagles Web, I'm going to send you an email. Okay, Mike, I look forward to anybody's email. Y'all want a dialogue or something like that. But again, like I said, I appreciate all you guys coming through. And I'm sorry, we got up the troll train on our way out of Eagles Web Boxing. Anyway, my shout out to the LDBC and my shout out to